All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back for another episode of Disaster Squad. This is session 6, and with us, we have our players. We've got Eric from the Codfish.
Eric from... Where are you from?
And then we have Marcos from Marcos Games.
Hello.
And we've got Taylor.
Hi.
She's cool. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm doing stuff.
Oh, yeah, you're doing stuff. You want to introduce the stuff you're doing?
Yeah, I started a YouTube channel. It's at Sire and Slytherin.
All right. I'm going to put the link to her channel in the description. You can check her out. Please support her. Awesome. Thanks.
Boo!
All right, Eric. We don't need that kind of attitude here.
I'm sorry.
So
We will kick you off this show. Listen, the Thisavin ship has been going really strong, and we feel like Harkin's just a third wheel here.
Yeah. I'm easily replaced.
Yeah.
So, anyway, not going to confirm or deny. No, I'm just kidding. So, the story starts off from last session. What the players had done is that it was kind of the conclusion of the rescue mission, but they still had some loose ends where Heidi had been taken to the hospital, and she was being treated, and they had to figure out a way to kind of get her out of there, and Donovan Gale Livewire had taken the data disk and he had put it into his computer and was boop, 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 boop. He was analyzing it, trying to figure out what was on it. And what he found out was that that particular company, they were doing research, like they were finding different items and old world technology, and they were figuring out how to reproduce them and what they did. And then Harkin had saved his sister, taken her back home, spoken with her, and then went to go and get Heidi. And eventually what they managed to do is, with Heidi, she kind of has a fit. She breaks down crying, and she manages to have them let her go. My aunt just died. Why is everyone being mean to me? And she manages to get out of the hospital and slink away. And then once they're doing that, they speak to Claire, and what they find out was that Claire had, after the cataclysm that had occurred at Grimdock and everyone had fled, she was actually fleeing with Sammy, which is Harkin's older brother. And the two of them were running away, and as they were running away, they had gotten separated, something attacked them, something with strange lights overhead, and she found herself alone, and she didn't know where Sammy had ended up, but had eventually come to Sanctus, and she had been looking around asking for him, and when she couldn't find him, eventually she got captured, picked up, and she was used as blackmail or collateral to try and get Harkin to commit these acts using his powers. So now they're interested in trying to figure out where Sammy is, and in the meantime, in between there's a loud siren that goes over Sanctus, and what they find is that there's a rift that's opened up near the Bloodspire Peaks, and there are these aberrations that are being let out, and so the Rangers and the police, people are being taken to, I forget what it's called, evacuation sites or protective areas. And as that's happening, the Rangers and the police and the military are setting up a perimeter to try and fight off the aberrations that are going to be flooding into the city. And so the three decide, okay, we have to go and intervene. Actually, technically, Livewire's oh, I gotta help people, and Heidi's okay, I'll go as well. I really want to help people too. And then Harkin's
I wasn't going to.
Damn it. I guess I'll go too.
I really wasn't. Yeah, it was a solid okay, you guys do that. I'll leave. Good luck. And then it was but you're really powerful. And he's okay.
Honestly, letting you go would have made this whole writing you out of the series thing.
It would have been so much easier. I know.
So much easier.
Well, Harkin takes Claire, and they go do their own thing. All right, here's the battle.
We find them later dead.
Nothing near them. Obviously, somehow, he killed both of them.
As you guys arrive kind of by the Bloodspire, where they've set up this defensive wall between the city and the peaks, the Rangers and the police are just giving you guys the look who are these guys? What are they doing? Because Donovan has also used his power to animate a truck to come with them. So it's this giant, it's like Optimus Prime, running through the city.
I forgot about that.
And then as they're standing there and having this like standoff, the aberrations are starting to kind of come down through the hills, and this pterodactyl-like creature with giant wings and a long beak, and this strange visage of a female form, like flies overhead and then lands in front of them and says, "Your powers. I look forward to adding your powers to the collection of the brood." And this is where the session starts. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
Cool.
Oh, good. What do we add to our initiative? I forget.
Whatever your agility is.
We're starting with 2 hero points, right?
Cool.
Yeah, because I gave everyone a hero point. And the reason why I gave you guys a hero point was, one, is just because I said, like, okay, it sees you guys overhead, and it sees that you have used your powers, and then flies in and doesn't get shot out of the air, and gets a 9 in before everyone murders it.
Well, this is a new session, though, right? Like, we didn't...
It's the thing is that the hero points reset between different missions. This is still the same.
Oh, okay, same one. I don't think I
scene.
used any last week, though, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
I know I did, so I have 1.
So that means I have 3 in total.
Okay. All right, let's go. Heidi, what was your initiative?
12.
Okay. Harkin.
14.
And Donovan.
I'm going to spend a hero point to seize the initiative and go first automatically.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a hero point to cancel his hero point.
All right. You go first. What's up?
The truck is going to punch this thing in the face.
Okay. It's going to go Pacific Rim on its ass.
I'm going to be like, how about no? And then I'm going to have the truck go and punch it in the face.
Okay. So it rolled really badly on its dodge roll, and your truck critted it on its punch to the face. So it's like,
Okay,
ha!
well, this
I look
was a
forward
nice
to adding
fight.
yourself to a collection of the brood. And it doesn't see the truck, like it doesn't notice the truck behind it or something, and so it just comes out from the side and just like right to the side of its face.
It's the scene from Avengers with Loki and Hulk.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Its toughness roll was not good, so...
It's the scene from Avengers with Loki and Hulk.
So, it is still standing, but it's like it hits, and you hear like a crack of its like wing. It's like, oh god, as it just gets punched and it slams into the side of the wall, and
Your powers to the collection of the brood. Oh my god! Ow!
it's going to. So what it's going to do on its turn is it flaps one of its wings, and it's going to try and do like claw and grab onto it and like try and bite it or something. Okay, it does actually succeed on that.
Optimus Prime, no!
Okay. So it is currently on. So what happens is it does actually claw it and start biting its head, and you see like bits of the wire and bits of metal kind of coming out of the thing, and it's like doing like a slap fight. And as that's going on, there is kind of the wall of the aberrations that are approaching, and also in the distance, you do see that there are, you see like there's a gout of some flames over off in the distance, and the aberrations are just coming down the hill. And I'm going to jump over to then it's Harkin, your turn.
So basically we're just dealing with the big thing right now in front of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the whole bunch of them now coming in the distance.
Yeah. Although when I say in the distance, I mean it's like next round they're going to be on the Rangers in the defense group.
Oh, I see. Okay. Then I would like... Let's see. I think I'm going to do... Since the truck is fighting this wing thing, I would actually, if I'm close enough, I'd like to try and snare some of the area that these creatures are heading towards the Rangers. Basically, stop or slow them
gotcha.
down.
Yeah. All right.
And just make gravity like really heavy.
So you kind of walk out towards like one of the sections, and you hold out your hand, and as you do so, it's you see like several of them like fall over. Some are trying to run past them. Other people are running around. Like there's a thwomp of dirt and grass that just get thrown up into the air, and several of them fall onto the ground, struggling to get
Great.
up. Okay. And also, okay, gotcha. And
Basically, just trying to slow down the oncoming horde.
okay. Then we're gonna jump over to Heidi. Your turn.
I see what Harkin is doing, and I want to try and help slow down the horde as well. So I want to use element control, and I have earth, and I kind of want to just bring up some earth, hopefully enough to just kind of keep them away.
Okay, so you're going to like take part of it, and you're going to form a massive wall that goes along the side.
Yeah, but I only have 3 tons of earth that I can move, which is the size of a car.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha. But it's the way that I'll do it is it's like
It can
it's kind
be
of thin,
thinner, but yeah.
but it's long and a bit tall, and all it has to do is kind of delay them a bit.
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay. So we'll say it's like a block worth of just wall
Okay.
forms.
Cool. That's my turn.
Jumping over to Donovan.
Okay. Does anybody... So there's a bunch of, like, normal human people here trying to help, right?
Yeah, and they're like right now it's like everyone is just opening fire at this point. And there's guns blasting. There's like a Gatlin up on a roof.
But nobody
It's
here
fine.
is, like, injured or anything yet, right?
No one yet. Correct.
Okay, cool. So Donnie's going to stay back. I'm not going to fly because I don't think being in the air with all the gunfire is a very good idea. And I'm going to just have my robot just go after
Oh yeah.
go after that aberration again.
Okay, so it's this. So it's like biting it, and it's gonna try and take a punch on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it punch it in the face.
Go creepy guy. No, all right, failed again. Okay. One of these days. All right. He takes some more damage.
Not this day.
So it's like the aberration, the big one, has grabbed onto it, biting it, but then the thing just punches it back, and does even more damage. Now we're jumping over to my turn. It is going to try and take this this giant mech down. It does some damage.
Their damage is... I'm sorry, Taylor, are you building something?
No, I'm drinking tea out of a teapot.
Okay, I thought you were like trying to reenact Optimus Prime robot here and just...
No, I think that's me.
Taylor just has like a couple action figures and she's holding them in front of her microphone and bashing them together.
Yeah,
Are
these.
they porcelain robots? Like... Sorry, Ben.
Okay. All three of you guys give me a perception check.
Perception? Ha! I laugh in the face of looking at things. 11.
That would be a... Wait, sorry. Oh my god, my perception is high. 19.
19. You notice.
19.
I rolled a 5.
You notice that there's something where it's like it's moving through the earth, and it's like as it's moving, it's causing these lumps to form above it, like something is tunneling underneath. And you do see that there's a bit of red, and it's kind of hot, and it actually tunnels underneath the Rangers' formation, and you can see as it tunnels underneath, parts of the building foundation, some of the buildings like start to kind of crumble, and one of the buildings actually just caves in.
Oh, that's not good.
Can I superpowers?
Okay, it's actually funny you
Sure.
should mention that. It is Harkin's turn.
Yay. I want to superpowers so people don't die.
Oh, you want to like try and hold the building as it's like collapsing or something, or?
Actually, yeah, because I can technically move object up to whatever rank 12 was, and if I
Yeah,
remember,
it's a lot.
it was
Yeah.
quite a bit.
So you could like, as the building is like collapsing, like try and stop the gravity or something.
Yeah, let me see. It's about 100 tons.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
going to hold pretty much as this building starts to collapse and this thing is, well, I don't really see the thing moving underground with an 11, but
Yeah.
I see the building kind of and start crumbling, so I go from slowing down those creatures to making sure that building holds long enough for people to, like, run.
Okay, just roll me the strength of your move object.
Oh boy. I will remind you I am accident prone.
Yeah.
No.
Oh boy. So I add the rank, right?
Yeah, correct. So 12, this time
Okay.
you would say 12 plus the roll.
12 plus 3 is 15.
Okay, I'll say that you're slowing it down. Like, basically, the next round is going to be completely collapsed, but you're like...
That's
almost, like,
fine.
slow
I'm
falling it.
giving them enough time to try and get out of there.
But I will
6
say...
whole seconds.
I will say that probably also it's like some of the people are caught in the anti-gravity, so they're like trying to run out, but they're like...
Oh god, man. Come on. Shit.
All right, jumping over to Heidi.
Oh man. Can
We're not going to be able to save everyone.
no.
And I think I'm realizing this now. Harkin's like, I can't save everybody.
Was there a whole? It was just one building that got attacked from the underground
currently, yeah.
thing?
Although the thing, whatever it is continuing... It hasn't stopped. It's continuing to move underneath.
Can I? So with the element control, if I left the big wall up that I had, could I move more Earth this turn?
Yeah, you can just... You've already formed the wall, so
Like,
it's
leave
up
that wall?
currently.
Okay, cool. So I want to try, not knowing what or where this thing is. Can I make a awareness roll to see
Yeah, figure out where it is. Yeah,
right
it's
now?
perception.
And then, okay, and
Or-
then
Or actually, you could give me... I want to say investigation to figure out where it's going.
okay. That would be a 24.
Jesus. Okay. You know exactly. So you know where it is currently, and you know where it's going. Like, oh, what direction? And what you see is that it has kind of gone underneath the city, and it went underneath one of the buildings, and then it's going to kind of turn right, and then go underneath the Rangers formation.
Okay,
And the
I'm
buildings
gonna
are there.
try and cut it off and drop 3 tons of earth on it.
Okay, gotcha. So you're going to try and like crush it.
Because it's underground, I want to use that stuff that's under. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Just bring it down.
I guess I'd still have it be a ranged combat attack to try and attack it with the dirt.
Do I use the ranged combat?
Yeah, you can use the one you currently
Okay.
have.
Cool.
Your powers, yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's high. 25.
Oh, 25. Okay. So you are going to, it appears, you into a certain area and kind of crush, and you know where it is, so you're just like in the general area, and you're like that, and it seems to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully I fixed things.
Donovan.
I'm going to I see that happening, and I so you say I see people trying to evacuate, right? But they're caught, like there's some caught in like anti-gravity.
Yeah, caught in the anti-gravity.
I'm going to command I'm gonna tell Optimus Prime to keep doing what he's doing. And I'm going to try and fly backwards. I'm gonna try and run past I'm gonna try and fly backwards after I'm past the Rangers who are shooting, because I don't want to get shot out of the air by accident. And try and fly back to help some of them, like pull them out, or heal anybody who needs healing.
Okay. It is okay. So what you're going to do is you fly through the building. There's like 3 people caught, and just give me a general agility roll to try and just kind of swoop through and just like push them out of the building.
All right, just agility.
Yeah, I could do like acrobatics. Acrobatics could work.
That's 16.
16. Okay, that's fine. You do manage to fly through the building, grab the guys, and then pull them out. And then I'll roll for Optimus Prime. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So you fly through the building, and you land, and there's the 3 guys, the Rangers, and like, oh, thank you. And you land with them. And as you do that, the building behind you just collapses. And what you see from around the corner is you see that aberration, the one with like the pterodactyl. You just see the body, and then its head is off on the side, and you see a punch that was Optimus Prime that went through its head and into the wall, and then it just like pulls its fist back, and then looks to you like, what now? And the thing is just
up.
It has a bunch of like pistons and bits of wiring kind of coming off, and so his head is like, when he moves, his head is just lolling side to side.
All right, that looks a little less good than I was hoping she'd be in. But you know what? We're doing okay.
So jumping over my turn, from the aberrations, they actually, some of them, because you guys are working on other stuff, they have actually managed to get up to the Rangers group, and some of them, the frontliners, are in like melee, where they're getting jumped like and they're getting clawed by these things. And so it's like there's some in the back who are still firing into the group, trying to hit the ones that they can, and then it's several in melee where they're just trying to keep them back. And then you've got from in front of Heidi, the dirt starts to like rumble, and this thing comes out of the dirt, and it has this black kind of obsidian-like skin, and it's very, it has these heavy scales, and it has these small, like, beady eyes, and it's this strange creature, it almost looks kind of amphibian, but it has these, on its side are these openings, and out are coming these, like, gouts of flame. And you can just feel kind of the heat radiating off of it. And the thing looks over towards Heidi, and it opens up its mouth, and as it does so, a huge gout of flame shoots in her direction. So you're going to have to give me a dodge.
Nah.
25.
No. 18.
18. Okay. Roll me toughness.
Oh god, I don't have any of that. 9.
Oh, God. Okay. 9. You are going to take a fairly severe injury from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are immersed in flames, and you can feel like your hair has this smell to it because it's getting incinerated.
Oh, God.
Your flesh is getting burned.
My hair!
Stinger pain. God damn. So, and then it closes its mouth, and there's just like the smoke there. Jumping over to Donovan.
How far away from Heidi am I?
Wait a second.
What's up?
Am I supposed to go after the...
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Yeah.
That is GM. I accidentally, for God knows what reason, I jumped over to Heidi. Is actually Harkin's turn.
Huzzah. Well, I think... So the building's collapsed now,
The
right?
building has collapsed, but the people
I
were
saved
evacuated.
as many people as I could. The front lines are fighting people. And there's a big thing attacking Heidi.
Yeah.
Due to my phobia, I kind of just don't really want to engage with them at all. But, oh jeez. Heidi's engulfed in flames and people are getting eaten. But this is the thing that's been destroying buildings?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to...
Let your friend die.
Yes, and I'm gonna go save my... No, I will do a full move object on this creature.
Okay, gotcha.
And if it weighs less than 100 tons, or up to
Yeah.
100 tons, I'd like to chuck it into the oncoming hordes.
Okay, so give me a ranged combat on it.
Okay! Hip. Wow. 22.
That's going to be a 6. So
Yay!
what happens is that this thing comes up, gout of flame, and then it's sitting there, and it suddenly is getting picked off of the ground, and it has these small like legs, and it's like, and it looks, and it sees you from the side alley, just like motioning upward, and you just go. And just chuck it into the crowd of oncoming aberrations.
And it takes move object 12.
Yes, yeah, damage.
However much that translates.
Okay.
And then the fall. And then all that jazz.
Yeah, it is going to take a severe injury from that.
Did I squish a bunch of little monsters?
I am going to. So your attack roll was a 25, so I'm going to keep that roll.
No, it was a 22.
22. Okay. Okay. A few of them get out of the way, but it's like for the most of them, it's like, and it's with this thing, its body is like searing hot, and so as it's rolling through them, several are being set on fire.
Oh, cool. I'm still traumatized, but cool. Well, that's my turn. Jeez.
Okay.
I don't think there's much else I can do. I'm still just trying to not actively engage with anything, like, face to face. I don't like being close to these things.
Okay.
I'm here, barely.
Okay. After Harkin, it's Heidi's turn.
So I'm super hurt. So I'm going to create a plant golem around myself.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So kind of like a shield or something?
Kind of, but I just want it to be like a big giant thing that, like, if I wanted to try and hit things with it, I'm in the middle of it.
Okay, gotcha.
I can. Oh, I actually don't think I healed any of you guys.
You haven't.
No,
So-
haven't I?
You have
I
not...
sworn that I healed.
No, you tried and it failed
Oh yeah.
in, like, the first episode.
No, not the first episode. That was when I got shot by the robot.
It's... Yeah, that was a while back, so it has reset.
Well, it was like
on
2
that.
episodes back, but yeah. But you're
a whole
inside
lifetime ago.
inside a plant like, because I already have something animated, something big animated. I don't think I can animate another
I'm not
big thing.
trying to make it huge. I want it to be around me so I can still go and hit things.
Okay.
Like, I want to be inside of it. It shouldn't need to be animated.
Oh, you
Like-
shouldn't be okay. I shouldn't need to animate it. Okay.
No, I should be able to control it because it's not, like, ginormously huge.
Okay.
It's just basically a shield around me of plants. So if it goes up in flame, I'm going to be dead. And I'm
Well, I
well
know
Not
aware.
be a
that
very
thing.
good plan.
I threw the thing. It's not immediately here.
There are many things that are coming to attack us right now.
Yeah, so I'm
the
hoping
one that
they
set her
don't
on
have
fire.
flame stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna be fine.
They're moist plants.
Ew.
So because it is Donovan's turn. Live wire.
Okay, so I saw Heidi get hurt. I'm gonna fly over to her. As I'm flying over, I see her make this big golem, and I'm like, heck, how do I... is there, like, any space in the vines? Can I, like, reach in?
What kind of shield would it be if there was space in the vines? No.
She has a little heel opening where her chest is, and suddenly she gets stabbed through it.
Yeah.
Right? No.
Listen, I protect everything except the important stuff.
I could say, like, you could make an argument, like, oh, she opens it just so that way you can tag her with a heel and then closes it again.
My only thing is, I don't think she knows he can heal.
Oh.
I don't think any of us know that yet. Because you tried, you came up and you put hands on a dude, and you're like, he's dead! And I'm like, yeah.
No, even that, you guys weren't... Yeah,
We weren't there for that, yeah.
you weren't there. He got tossed into another building. The fire monster's gone. There's a bunch of ones attacking just the individual soldiers, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Just send
my robot-
Optimus Prime in.
But he's so big. I don't know if he's gonna be able to, like. I kind of want to be like,
Not
I'll
at the
have him.
front lines, just a little further into enemy territory.
All right, I'm gonna have Optimus charge in towards the oncoming wave of enemies, and I'm just gonna go over to Heidi and be like, "I can heal you. Open up. Give me give me some space."
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you can make the heal check now.
Okay, you'll just let me do that on their turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just roll and then add my heal ranks.
Yeah.
That is a 19 total. And it's a DC 10 healing check. Each degree of success heals 1 damage condition, starting with the subject's worst condition and working down.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So she is partly healed.
Okay.
She still has a small minor injury.
Okay. But at least she's not, like, third-degree
Dying.
burns everywhere. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and so Optimus Prime leaps over the wall, the set of the Rangers, and then goes out into kind of the melee group, and it's just like just starts punching things at random, and it hits like 2 or 3 things, and so they go and they let out this wild howling sound as they get smacked across. It's almost kind of like the trolls, how they have that, like, the cleaver or something like that, and just, like, sweeping people.
It's Sauron. He's just swinging a big old mace
Oh, yeah.
and people go flying.
Yeah. Donovan, my turn.
Like, how do I kill all of you?
Okay, so what I'm going to say is that it's like, at the Rangers group, it's like this giant mosh pit as there's all these creatures attacking, and 3 of them are actually going to kind of pass through and go towards you guys, and which ones are they picking as their targets?
Huzzah!
Okay. Okay, Donovan. Heidi.
Great.
And Harkin.
All 3.
What luck!
So one is this creature that's going to try and fire spines up towards Donovan. So give me... Actually, all of you guys are going to give me... Oh, sorry. Donovan is going to give me a... I'm trying to remember. Donovan has to give me a dodge roll. Because he's flying.
Do
correct?
a barrel roll!
That's a 16.
Okay. That is a miss, so you fly to the side, and the spines pass. And then for Heidi, you have a shield of the golem. So what I'm going to say is that they spend their action just like clawing at, trying to get through it.
Okay.
And then and then for Harkin, one is actually going to run up and try and get into melee, and then like claw at you. So give me.
Petty.
You are going to do a parry.
Petty. Cool. Wow, 21.
Okay. So it hits you. Give me a toughness roll.
10.
Hits him with a 21? Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, it got a 17 plus. So, so that, what was your number again?
10 toughness.
Okay. You are going to take a heavy injury from that.
You're a heavy injury.
So you get clawed, and like there's gouts of blood as this thing is just mauling at you.
Great, cool.
And then,
so what
in
does
addition,
phobia do?
the fire creature is going to it's like you see there's gouts of flame, and the ground underneath it starts rumbling, and it like starts sinking into the ground, and is heading back towards the city. That is now Harkin's turn.
Okay, I'm reading phobia. You're irrationally afraid of something. Irrationally afraid of things not from this world. When confronted with it, you have to fight to control your fear, causing you to hesitate, flee, or act irrationally. Well, it's clawing into me. I'm bleeding out. How do I behave, boss?
Oh,
Do I need to do anything?
I mean, it's up to you as
Am
a
I
character.
okay?
What I'll do is I will give you a hero point. And I'll say
Yeah,
you just start like running from it, like trying to figure out how to just flee from it.
Well, let's see. Do I take that and run? I think... No, you know what? I think rather than that, he's just going to full blast without... Hopefully with no friends or anything on the other side, but he's just going to blast this thing away from him.
Okay, range combat.
Yeah, rather than taking the hero point, he's just going to just full power blast this thing away from him. He's just does not want it near him. Range. Oh, that fell off the... Hold on. I'll find it. Oh, that's on the ground, so the one doesn't count. Let me roll on the table. Hup. Natural 20.
Okay, so the creature gets blown backwards, and it goes through the side of a building and then out the other side, and then it hits a brick wall, and it just splatters. It's not even like plop and then falls over. It's like
Ooh. Okay, cool. That's my turn.
Heidi.
I didn't want none of that. Heidi's dead.
No, I'm not. So, how many people are directly in front of us?
in front of us. There's one creature that was firing spines to attack Donovan, and then there's one that is at your golem that's just like mauling, trying to get through it.
Okay.
To you.
Can I move back a little bit and use blast on him?
You could do it even at like close combat or something. And what I'll say is that you could just do blast, and it's like your golem is like hitting it or something. So,
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay.
Guess what?
Give me the attack roll.
Okay, and that's just... What is that?
So your attack roll, range combat.
Okay. Ooh, that's very good. That would be a 31.
Okay. So it had... Okay, so it failed its toughness roll, and in addition, it rolled like an 8 to try and get out of the way. So it's and it just, once again, you smack it off of you, and then the golem picks up its leg and just crushes it under its foot.
Cool.
Okay, Donovan.
My robot's in the front lines now,
Yeah.
right? Just kind of smashing things up. I'm gonna have him keep doing that. I'm going to try and kite the thing that's attacking me over towards Heidi's golem.
Okay, so you are going...
Actually, wait, no. How far away is Harkin?
Harkin is... You guys are in roughly the same area. That's what I'm said.
I'm gonna fly over to Harkin and heal him.
Okay. All right, give me your heal check.
As
Medicine.
he's trying to run, I'm just gonna be like, dude, calm down, stay focused. And I roll a 17 heal check.
Okay. Still has a minus, or a minor injury. Good.
Minor injury. What does that do so I know how to affect my rolls?
I am actually so the thing is from now on I'm just kind of taking care of it, the numbers and stuff like
okay.
that.
All right. Minor injury.
Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to think after. So Donovan, it's now my turn. The tunneling creature is going to go underneath the lines, and it is going to try and go after someone. Who is going to
the one that was on fire, right?
Yes, the hot one.
So 1, 2. Oh, God damn it! It's going after Heidi again. So.
Oh no!
She's got the shield.
Okay, so what it's going to do
flammable
is it
shield.
tunnels underneath her, and as it does so, she notices that the ground starts to get really, really hot, and beneath her there's an area where it gets like white hot, and there's a sudden gout of flame that comes up, and it's almost like this thing has a blowhole, and it's like up out of the ground towards her. So this is going to be a dodge. End of part 1.